again. I'm on MidJourney and I have my script here on the right hand side, and I'm going to show you how you could take images and pretty much create your story for your movie that you're going to soon input into an AI video generator. So right now, as you can see, this is MidJourney on the left hand side, and you scroll down and see all these different images that people created. I'm going to go and you're going to see create here. I'm going to hit. And these are some of the images I created so far for like social media and other things. But what I want to do is show you how you can create a prompt. And you can see here I have, what do you say, AR 16:9. AR 16:9 is the image size. There's a bunch of different image sizes you could use. But if you're going to use for a movie, 16:9 is the right way to go. So I'm going to tap that. And you have version 6.1, it's the newest version of MidJourney, so I'm clicking that. So, and what do you want to do in the beginning here? You want to describe what you want, lighting, camera, everything. So right now, the first scene is you want to go to the right hand side, and a desolate road radio station sits on a hill surrounded by trees. Whipping in the wind, heavy storm is approaching. The station sign flickers. So I'm just going to take this first part here, and I'm going to copy it, highlight it, and I'm going to copy this part, and I'm going to bring it in here. So that's in here. Now, in the beginning, I want to make this an establishing shot. So I'm going to say establishing shot. And then I want to go make it cinematic. And I'm going to hit photography. And I'm going to add realistic. And these are all like descriptive things you want to make sure that the prompt understands that you want that cinematic, realistic, like almost photographic image, you know. So, and you could also input different cameras, lens types, things like that. So depending on what you want to do. Right now I'm just going to leave it as you see it here, but you can do a lot of different things with the lighting. You get camera angles and things like that. So I'm going to hit enter, and now it's going to start generating these images for me. And this is the first shot of the movie. A desolate old radio station sits on a hill surrounded by trees, whipping in the wind. A heavy storm is approaching. And it's going to give me 4 different renders of this. Okay, now I see all these different images here. I'll just click on it, and I could just go through, and you see, look, that looks pretty nice actually. This looks cool. You have the rain in there already. That looks amazing. That's nice. You see a storm coming up. See, so this is my establishing shot, like setting the tone. I could do this again actually, because if you go here to your right hand side, you're going to see the prompt I have here. You're going to see the size of the screen, the version I'm using. And if you go down here to the bottom right, you're going to see I could do this again. I could do a variation of this, subtle. I could keep the same image but do a subtle change on it, or I could do a strong change and change this whole thing around. You can upscale it. You gotta rerun this. You go to editor. There's a whole thing which you can actually go in here, and I could actually either make it the position of it different. I could change the aspect and other things like that. Here you got the image. I can bring this into a prompt, use it again. I have the style, and here's the prompt again. If I want to use it, it'll just pop right into this top chat up above the image here. So again, I can look at these and say which one I like. Actually, this looks the best actually. So I'll just download this, and I downloaded that image. So, and I'll bring that prompt back again, so I'll have to keep retyping it, but I'm gonna change the what I want there. So I'm gonna say it says the station sign flickers, and even describes the sign. So it says heavy storms approaching, the station sign flickers. It says the name of the sign, and the sound of thunder cracks in the air. So I'm gonna grab this piece right here. And again, surrounded trees whipping in the wind, a heavy stone, and I'm gonna add this in there, comma, and instead of establishing shot, let's use long shot. No, actually medium shot. Medium shot, cinematography, photography, realistic. That's like old radio station. It sits on a hill surrounded by trees whipping in the winds. A heavy storm is approaching. The station sign flickers. And you gotta add all this stuff. So let me see the close up. Let me see. Let's do this. Say a medium shot on the station side. So I want to make sure it understands I want the shot on the station side. Not the whole station. So let me do medium shot here. And let's run that. Let's see what that gets me. And I go and I'll check out but you see the whole thing here. I'm breaking every piece down, because again, this should be like a minute long right here alone, this whole thing here. So wow, look at this. Okay, now it gave me kind of like the same shot a little closer, but now it has the sign in there, but the sign is kind of weird now, but that's, I see. Okay, so what I need to do is this, because you don't see the sign like far away. Either I can either because I still gotta fix this, because it's not 93 FM, but it does say WZRD, which is what it is, but it says it here. That's actually pretty nice, actually. But look how run down it looks. It looks really run down. This looks pretty interesting here. So cool. And you can actually, like, I could do a zoom in on this if I want to and play around with it. But right now, let's continue on. I don't want to just stay on one shot for now. And let's go to... I'm going to go with this whole thing here. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring in the prompt. We're going to get started from here. It's describing the room first, and then I want to getting to her. It's going to describe her. And now bring that in here too. And then I'm going to enter, and MidJourney is going to work its magic. I didn't tell medium shot, long shot yet. I want to see how this looks, and then, but it should give me kind of like an establishing shot that I could use for the movie. And this is the first scene showing. Okay, here it is. That's not bad actually. Wow, look at that. Okay, let me play around with it. See, that's her. That's interesting. This is a really good shot here. So again, these are, and yeah, this could be my star here, and I could just use her. This is a reference image showing her what she's got on, the headphones, and this could be my character right here. My whole reference, so it looks amazing. So yeah, that looks pretty good actually. I even like the lighting. I thought the lighting was gonna come out weird, but the lighting here came out really nice. So that's my other shot there. So what I need to do here, I'm gonna show you something. Like I'm gonna try to get a close up on her face. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit image here, and I'm gonna hit the prompt. And I'm gonna say close up shot on her face. And it has that. And then I'm gonna bring this image back again. I lost it. Now if you see the three things down here, if you want to keep her, this is just gonna keep this different. This is gonna be used as a style reference. This is gonna be used as an image prompt. And this is going to be used as a character reference. I want to hit this because I want to keep that character references, which is her. So you can't hit more than one. You see, if I switch that, it switches that off. So I'm going to keep this, and hopefully it keeps the whole scene together. And it's going to be a close-up shot anyway. So, and I'll enter. And we'll see what we got here. But you see the process, right? It's pretty fast. Like if you were to set these, if you were going to get a budget to put all this stuff together, it would cost you like thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars. It would cost you a lot of money. But with this, it makes it so much easier to do this. Okay, here we go again. All right, so it didn't get a jack. Kind of got a jack a little bit. I think the lighting. I could mess around there, but it gave me kind of the same shot a little bit. It didn't get a close up shot, and I could do that again. So let's go here. Use the prompt image. And I'm gonna say in the beginning. Sometimes you gotta put the thing in the beginning, like the close up medium shot in the beginning. And let's see. Extreme. Let me see extreme. Close up shot. And I enter and let's see what happens. But you see how I'm breaking this down, like putting the whole thing together, and I'm just using the script. And sometimes you have to put together a shooting script. Like you have to go in here, and you gotta like look at it and put in like what your shot's gonna be. It's still not giving me what I want. It's a little more tight. It looks same shot. It's not giving me what I want with the close up shot. Let's give me some other interesting shots to look at. That looks nice, actually. But you see how she looks almost similar. Like it looks really close to the other image. And you gotta play around with it. But the background kind of like changes a lot. And the wardrobe, this looks pretty close to what she has on with the other shot. It looks closer to this shot right here. To this shot. So, so again, you have to play around with it, but that's kind of pretty much it. And Again, you have a lot of different other things you could do with this. Play with the lighting, the camera angle. I could do, all right, use the same shot, Dutch angle. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's not really changing too much. But it's kind of, this is kind of same like I had before, but it's not, giving me exactly what I need. But again, this is like hit or miss. You gotta have to play around with it until you get the shot you need. But it's pretty cool. But if you want to go into editor, you go to editor here, and it's the editor function in which you can move around the image if you want more in the background. You know, you can't like you can make it smaller, but you can't zoom in for some reason. They haven't fixed that yet. There's a lot of different things you could do with this. Alright, so let me get out of here. So, I mean, and then you go to the next shot, and she's gonna be speaking. So, I got her speaking here with this shot where she talks about. I got her lip sync. This is probably better for the lip sync, even though it's a sideways shot. And, then we go with this piece of dialogue. And then I get close up on instruments here, their fingers moving and things like that. So these are things I would play around with it, and then have the phone have a different like render of the phone, in which she hits the button on the phone on the soundboard. I don't know how you want to do it, and then she'll just hit the button, and then it'll come through our headsets right there, and just play around with that. But it's a pretty simple idea. It's not like she's moving around a lot. She's pretty much stationary. So it's a really cool idea to do an AI movie with. So, all right. So next thing I'm gonna do is take these images. I'm gonna bring it into Kling AI and show how uh, it's animated to start putting together your movie. I'm not gonna do the whole minute script here. That'll take too long. So, but I just want to do these two scenes to give you an idea of how you use MidJourney and your script to start putting together your scenes. All right. Hope you enjoy this module and take care.